I thought that these, but it ruches, right? I was like, oh, look.
Ruches.
Look, it ruches.
That's
so
hilarious.
That'll hide my giant fucking ass. Ruching. Yeah. No.
The ruching.
The ruching.
I haven't even got a fucking shower yet.
The neglect.
That's what Spanx should be called. The neglects.
The neglect. I'm Nikki Payne and I have a weird hobby. That's my opening music.
I liked it.
Like, seriously, that is like the level. I'm not editing nothing.
Don't edit it.
It's just.
Don't look at it again.
I will watch it once and put it up on YouTube.
I say don't even just put it straight. Go live. You should just go live on YouTube and not do any of this.
Go live with the Russo, and you want down off the bed.
Hi, Emilio Estevez.
Of course you do.
Oh yeah, we'll get down.
He wants to be in the show. Welcome to my weird hobby. I don't know what fucking episode it is anymore. I don't remember. I think this might be 9. Episode 9.
Okay.
Maybe 10.
Yeah.
Maybe in the double digits already. This is my second one with another human.
Interesting.
Yeah, I went down to the bar. Brought Dylan Mendelsohn up. And I even told him, I said, you're the first man I have ever brought up to my hotel room from a bar.
Well, yeah.
And you're my second.
Well, I bring home a lot of men from the bar. I'm usually down at Tully's beer shed or whatever, just trolling for dick.
Trolling. Oh, you want up here? All right. Okay, there you go. All right, so I'm going to explain it for the people on YouTube and explain it for you because you don't have a fucking clue what's going on here.
I don't.
You just showed up to my room.
Yep.
I'm like that OnlyFans girl that had 100 men in one afternoon. Did you hear about her?
There was a woman that did 1,000.
1,000?
100 is nothing. 100 is like a walk in the park. It's like this other woman did a marathon, and the 100 lady, took a stroll around the block.
Oh my God! See, now I'm getting a yeast infection just thinking about this.
Well, the whole thing is haunting.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how
you
they do it.
Shouldn't do it. I don't know how. I don't know if they pay the men because if you're man 2 or 3,
yeah,
we're getting down to it. You're man 995. You're meeting a woman half dead, covered in cum. She's dead. I wouldn't even say half dead. She's dead.
She's dead inside.
Absolutely dead 100%.
inside.
Vacant eyes, and you're gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
You must be paid.
And I can't imagine. That would be like...
It's gotta be hard to get hard.
That would be like sticking your dick in a sewer grate. Like...
Oh, a soft one.
Or rubbing it along along the edges of an airport toilet.
And you're talking in germ category.
Yes.
Sure.
Right?
It's going to be hard to get hard looking at a half-dead lady covered in cum.
There's going to be a lot of wet wipes. I'm pulling out a lot of those, those antiseptic wipes.
Is this going on YouTube? We've already talked about a woman being pounded by 1,000 men covered in cum. Do people know about the Maritimes?
I click the not for children when I upload it.
Change it for this one.
And Let's
see what happens.
I only have 73 followers. And most of them are Maritimers.
Oh, good. So they get it.
Their children.
There are two types.
Their children are
But
watching.
there's 2 types of Maritimers. There's the pirates, and I would say that's what we are.
Oh,
and then there's the real fucking Bible holders. The old, don't talk like that. The little, the barbs.
But
they got the little head and they're fucking...
They were worse.
I believe that.
They are, they were, on coke. And, they went hard.
I blew 1,000 men once on Percocet.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. OnlyFans. 1,000?
Yeah, 1,000.
I
fucked Lunenburg.
I screwed 8 cousins in 5 minutes.
Well, sorry. So what happens?
Anyway, crafts.
What happened? Okay, crafts. Okay, crafts. Yeah, crafts.
It's actually about crafts. This is really going downhill fast. Okay, so I have a weird hobby. It's stop motion animation. and I'll show you one of my stop motion animations that I made at Christmas time.
Okay.
Yeah. So what basically I'm doing is I'm bringing comedians in here and making them do the hard work of building shit for okay, now you're sliding off my legs, so go down. And so yeah, basically I'm like, oh, how about I do a thing where I chat with comics, but then I make them do my grunt work.
And then
And
so I
call it
cut the
crafts.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I, but then it's like not just two comedians standing here like, verbally jerking each other off.
Uh-huh.
Right? We're just, we're verbally jerking each other off and cutting felt.
Not to whatever. Okay. I've been a part of stop motion animation making previously.
Oh.
My old roommate,
Right?
we would write these little sketches, these little cartoons
Yes.
that I can also show you. And he would cut the cardboard and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I would stay up while he did this because he would do it late at night.
Right.
And I was like, look, man, you're doing what you do. I can't help with this part, but I'm up. I'm DJing and we got some coffees. Yeah, I would be like, buddy, I'm the hype man. I'm keeping this thing going. Because he would cut things and make shit from like 12 to 4. And I'm like,
Right.
I felt bad making him do that by
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's
Okay,
it.
so you know what's happening.
I know a little bit about what's happening.
You know a little
We
bit
would do it
what's
with cardboard. Well, he would make them with cardboard and we'd put them together. But felt, I have not gone down the felt road.
Well, a lot of my things are cardboard.
Okay.
First off, I use cardboard, old Barbies I find at Frenchie's. Mm-hmm. Whatever I can
Frenchie's.
find. Yeah. Some of you won't know what
Frenchie's.
Frenchie's is. Oh, we're maritiming it up, aren't we?
Can I actually be serious with you? There's a part of me that really hates a Frenchie's. Solely
Okay.
because my fucking mom would go into Frenchie's all... There's something about it secondhand still that reminds me of sadness, and I just... You know what I mean?
Right.
There's something about it that, like, people go in
Well,
and they're like, oh, God.
you grew up poor like me,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Well, most Maritimers grew
Absolutely. A
up poor,
couple
right?
potatoes, a few
Yeah.
laughs.
Yeah.
So Frenchie's, there's something about it that makes me just go... First of all, a secondhand place... The smell sometimes they all smell the same. I don't even know how it's possible.
Yeah.
But you do find some nice stuff sometimes. But it does remind me of just like, can we just spend $20 on a pair of pants?
Right.
You know what I mean? Does the toaster have to be from a haunted house? Like, can you just get it from a fucking Walmart? They're giving them away.
Well, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is cut strips like this. Okay?
That's so funny.
That's
Like
what you're
I
doing.
hear what you're saying, but please stop saying it.
No, I hear what you're saying because I grew up, I grew up in Sackville. You were Halifax, right?
Yeah, Halifax and a little bit of Miramichi.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, Miramichi.
Both mills closed in
Yeah.
Miramichi.
Oh God.
Teeth started falling right out of people's heads.
Miramichi is like a Bruce Springsteen song.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's the album
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So I grew up in Trailer Park, Sackville Estates Trailer Park.
Is that not where Trailer Park Boys was filmed?
I've heard that yes. I
Yeah.
have heard that a couple seasons were done. It actually in the trailer park that I grew up in. I don't think they did all the seasons there. I know, and this is an honest to God thing that happened. I was watching the first time I ever saw it because they kind of filmed it like a documentary almost, right? So I'm flicking through and I get the showcase and I see these guys running around and the place looks familiar, but none of the guys looked familiar. And so you were fast. Dylan was taking forever. You're just efficient. You're like boom, boom.
Well, I mean, we're just cutting felt.
Yeah. And so I'm looking at these guys. The place looks familiar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know any of these guys, but I'm like they're my brother's age. So I call my brother and I'm like, turn on Showcase. And he's got it on and I'm like, he's like, yeah, no. They're down by the smokestacks or whatever.
Yep.
They're down and he goes, but no, I don't know any of them. right? We did not realize it wasn't a documentary.
That was a show.
Like,
Yeah, that's funny.
We didn't realize it was. It was almost hard to watch. Really funny.
Super
and
funny.
Really good. And I was like, I don't know why I don't watch it more.
Can I tell you why? Or can I take a guess?
Yes.
Because maybe it's the same as me. It's a great show, super funny. But when I moved to New York, people love that show.
Right.
And I would go, yeah, it's funny, but I go, you know what, man? I grew up there. I drank rum and coke for years. I don't know those guys, but I know those guys. So it's something about it is like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like I know, I don't need to watch it. I lived, you know what I mean?
It almost cuts a little too close to the bone.
Yeah, it's like I
It doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
Not at all. No, it's a great show.
It's a great show. It's like, it's a little too real for me.
100%.
And yeah, so it's a little hard to watch. And yeah, it's like, fuck, like, I came all this way to get away from that. And that's what you guys fucking want.
New York loved it. New York loves it. They're like Nova Scotia, Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, those guys. Yeah. I was like, I fucking did a show that J-Rock was in.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
They're like, what's your favorite season? I'm like, I haven't seen any.
I don't know.
Bubbles fucking came into Future Shop when I used to work there.
He's lovely.
He came in, he was like, that show was like just starting to cook at the time.
Yeah.
He came in with the full glasses and some lady that was like unbelievably hot bought the biggest TV. And this is also when TVs were like $5,000, $10,000. So he walked straight in, little plaid shirt, glasses, Bubbles. He's like, I'll take that. He didn't ask any questions. Hot woman. And I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Whoa.
And he had that song, remember that mustard and...
Well, he doesn't look like Bubbles in real life. Like when he doesn't have the big glasses.
Yeah.
He looks like a normal human being.
Sure, yeah.
Right? Like, but yeah. Hot woman.
Very hot lady. Much taller than him.
Oh, yeah. That doesn't happen for girls in comedy.
Well, right? It doesn't. It doesn't.
We die alone in the woods.
You do. You do, like cats, like feral cats. You guys run into the woods and just absolutely die alone like an owl. But I don't know, because it's so stupid, and it's because I've had this argument with female comedians before. They yell at me about it. I'm like, look, talk to your people. Women tend to like confident, funny men.
Yeah.
What do you want? A lot of men aren't looking for confident, funny women. Sadly, sadly, they're not.
They're not.
They're just not. An accountant doesn't want a fucking lady running around the house saying cocksucker. Do you know what I mean? Personally, I'm for it.
I call everything that doesn't work for me, anything electronic.
Absolutely.
I call it a cocksucker.
Cocksucker is my favorite word in the language we use. I absolutely love the word cocksucker.
And we were saying earlier that we're not talking about gay people.
I'm not talking about a dick at all.
I have put wieners in my mouth, okay? I am not good with it. And God
that's another
bless.
thing men aren't looking for.
God bless
Can I tell you
the poor
that too?
Guy. That his wiener's been in this mouth. But...
He goes like this female comedian. Well, that's a strike, but let's see what she does here. She's biting my dick. This part is also going to be a little bit of a problem. She's eating it like a carrot. She's also screaming cocksucker while she's doing it. So I don't know if I can bring this woman home to my family.
That's because the vibrator wouldn't work. And I was going, cocksucker! But we were saying that it's almost like the cocksucker this is never going up on YouTube.
Is this not going to make it?
I don't know.
What's it going to go on?
I want it.
What's it going to go on?
What are the 73 people going to do? They're going to tattle on me?
Well, I mean, it's got to go somewhere. You got to put it somewhere.
Right, yeah. OnlyFans. So, it's more of a mythical beast. It has nothing to do with fellatio.
Well, we're all cocksuckers, hypothetically.
Yes.
Because a cocksucker could be somebody that cuts somebody off. Cocksucker could be somebody that sucks up to a boss to get work. I mean, cocksucker is just a fucking is. It has absolutely nothing. Yeah, this is a cocksucker. 100%.
A cocksucker all the time.
100%.
Sometimes it decides to connect to my computer.
Yes.
And sometimes it's like, no, today I'm going to be a cocksucker.
100%.
Okay, so now you're going to make some fringe like this.
On all of these?
Yeah.
Mine, by the way, I cut mine so much more thin than yours.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
Wait a second. I can do that with like a few.
Look at you, efficient.
Well, I can do this, all right?
Efficient. So just cut a fringe and leave like a quarter of an inch.
Sure.
So yeah, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to
You know what? Don't
connect
tell
it.
me.
You don't want to know?
No, tell me when we get there.
You'll see it when it's on my stop motion. Do you want to see one of my stop motion?
Sure.
Animations?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to leave you here alone for half a second.
Okay.
You just talk,
I can beak.
You just talk at the
All right.
screen.
So you're saying most of these people are from the Maritimes?
Most of them, yeah.
Okay.
And most of them grew up in the trailer park that I grew up in because my stop motions all happen in the trailer park that I grew up in.
I used to go hang at that trailer park that's in Halifax. I had a couple friends in there. Oh shit, me
Is
and my
there a
friend.
trailer park right in Halifax?
Yeah, on Main Street. Me and my friend Willie actually used to make small movies.
Okay.
We made one called Mr. Magoo and Dracula 2. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish I had that. He got mad at me. Yeah. He'll never talk to me again. Can I tell you why? It's so stupid, and I feel really bad about it. Me and this kid were really, really close, right?
Right.
And then. And we're like little dork men making fucking movies.
Yeah.
Anyways, one time I don't remember exactly what happened, but I basically either didn't stick up for him or made fun of him in front of cool kids.
Oh, no.
And he never ever, and he's right. Here's what's funny. He's 100% correct. But I was too young and too weak, and but he's never ever forgiven me. Ever in this lifetime.
You gotta let that go.
He cannot.
You gotta let that go.
Dude, he has me blocked on Facebook. Blocked!
What?
Blocked!
Oh my god.
Because somebody was like, have you heard from him? I go, no. And I go, I can't find him. They go, he's right here. I go, what? They showed me and I looked him up on mine. I go, but can I tell you something? I respect it. You know the Maritimes is all about a grudge.
A grudge.
This place holds grudges, man.
Grudges.
But this is like, we're talking 25-year grudge, and we were children.
Yeah.
I feel bad about it.
Yeah, because, look, I grew up, I had a woolly mullet, a cleft lip and palate, and one tit. One tit, okay? And I grew up in a trailer park in Sackville, right? Okay, so I can run. Okay? I think it's fair to say I was bullied, right?
Sure.
And, but it's like, also, once I learned how to tell jokes and make people laugh, I turned into a bit of a bully.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
right?
yes,
I was a bit of a dick. I mean, I wasn't physically a dick, but I was, verbally and emotionally a dick.
Verbal cocksucker.
Verbal cocksucker, right? So I've got no room to be like, oh, I'm a victim of bullying. And so, it's like, I gave as good as I got.
Yeah, but I feel bad, right? And he's right, but it's a long blood feud. Jesus Christ. Because I would love to hit him up and go, hey man, do you still have that fucking movie that we did?
See, now if my biggest bully Dougie walked through the room right now, I'd be like, Dougie! Holy shit!
Your biggest bully was my uncle Dougie?
Dougie. Dougie, I won't say his last name because, he's
I do have an uncle
probably
Dougie.
Married with children and probably a career and a life.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fuck up things for
Don't out Dougie.
Dougie, he did a couple, you spit when you talk.
He
wasn't even good at it.
When I bought a car when I was
and I beat him up.
Funny. I bought a car when I was 19. I was living in my friend's closet and I bought a car. I'm a real idiot, but priorities, pal. I needed that 93 Oldsmobile Cutlass, needed it. But the first thing I did with this fucking whore of a car when I got it, I drove it out to Sackville to go to fucking Taco Bell because Halifax didn't have one. So that was my first road trip. Yeah. Sackville, Taco Bell. And let me tell you something. When you're fucking 19 and you got a car, Taco Bell kicks ass.
I was already long gone when that Taco Bell showed up.
Yeah, I love that.
I gotta dodge fast.
Can I, now that we're talking, it's just you, me, and 73 fucking Maritimers.
Yeah.
Can I run this by you?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the goddamn Arby's in Bridgewater?
No.
Nikki Payne. I'm not kidding you. It's like the Keg. It is.
What?
It is a gorgeous, well-kept, beautiful Arby's. Nobody ever goes in it, okay? When I was frequenting in this fucking place, nobody goes in. So when you go to the counter, things are made there. Then they don't have. They didn't have stuff sticking around because nobody comes in.
Now, when you say that it's like a keg, like, is it actually like quite beautiful?
No, it's just it's the cleanest. It had paintings. There was a cactus. I'm telling you right now, it was like the fucking Arby's, and this could be way wrong now. This is years ago, but the Arby's in Bridgewater was unbelievable.
Have you been to the Tim Hortons in Membertou?
Yeah, I'm sure I have. I can't think of what it is right now.
Fireplace.
Yes.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
I have to say.
I have been there. Yeah, I have been there.
It's a pretty lovely.
I love these things.
I love that we both are connoisseurs of lovely fast food places.
I'll also love a Big Stop. An Irving Big Stop. Get fucked. Chicken strips and a fucking lemon meringue pie. Get fucked. And buy some goddamn camo pants.
I took Merhej to Big Stop, and he bought camo, like he bought a camo hat and a camo shirt.
Why not?
Like, spent some time shopping.
Get a duck call.
Shopping.
And their chicken strips were like this.
Yeah.
I love the Big Stop. Anyways. Okay, so I cut these.
Okay, that's what we're doing then. We're going to cut away one of these days while you're here. And we're just going to go find a Big Stop.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
No fucking around.
Yeah.
I'd love to. I'd love a Big Stop.
We'll bring a couple people that have never been,
fucking
never experienced
Brenda at the Big Stop.
There's always a Brenda at the Big Stop.
I cut yours is much nicer than mine.
That's all right.
But I did cut them.
But this is what we're doing with them, right?
Okay.
Now I'm
You make a
wrapping
little
them
palm
around
tree?
well, it's supposed to be a pine tree.
Yeah, looks like it.
But right now it does look more
like
a palm
tree. That's what I meant, not
tree.
pine.
No, pine.
You want
like
this to be a
Christmas
pine?
Tree.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta add more things.
We gotta add more things.
Yeah.
Trust me. They're gonna get longer as they go down, so we're gonna use yours further up here because you're shorter, and then we're gonna work our way down, and hopefully, and if it doesn't look like a pine tree, fuck it. There's gonna be palm trees in this stop motion animation.
I like it. I think it looks nice as a palm tree.
That's how it works here. That's the kind of budget we're working with. Okay, so
oh shit.
I need a dollar store to sponsor me. That's what
Dollar General would be pretty great.
Oh god. Or like one of those dollar stores that like don't even have a real name. Like it's just dollar store. And they look shocked when you come in the shop there. Like it's obviously a front.
They're like, we're open.
Something, right? It's obviously a front for something. And they're laundering money or something. So here's my stop motion. A time of joy, a time of peace, or so I'm told. It wasn't Christmas in our house until Mom was shoving a tree out the front window.
That's great.
Yeah, so this is the deal. One year, my dad decided so it's not like professional quality or anything. It's just, you got to see my mom. Then I'll turn. And didn't come home all night. And it's just stories about growing up in Sackville. Was livid. Finally, at 2 a.m, she looked out the window and she saw him coming, staggering down the road, drunk as a Christmas skunk. Cars on box. She was like, Donnie, you get into this fucking house right now. I can't believe you would do this on Christmas Eve. I had to wrap the presents. I had to get the kids to bed. It wasn't until he was sitting at the kitchen table that she realized it was the wrong drunk Santa, also named Donnie.
That's funny.
So that's what I do.
How much drinking is out here? I mean, it is truly. Did you ever drink?
Oh, I did.
Me too.
Yeah, in my 20s. In my 20s I drank a lot, like in college and shit. And it was not a good idea. But I did, and I stopped in my 20s too.
I drank from...
So I don't drink at all now.
I have like a drink every once in a while, but I drank from like about 13 to 19. I had an ulcer when I was 15.
Oh, God.
And I had to learn how to, like, going to Ontario, I had to learn how to casually drink. Because I wasn't trying to casually drink. No. I would get a full quart and fucking drink it.
We don't know how to casually drink.
There is no casually drink.
There's no casually drinking. I don't do either. Like, I might have, maybe if I'm at a wedding.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe if I'm at a wedding.
Yeah.
I will, at a wedding reception, I might have a white wine spritzer. Mm-hmm. Right? But that's all I do. Just because... my family genetics and shit.
Yeah.
I have no fucking business. I have no business doing any kind of substance whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that I'm happy that I can have one drink every once in a while.
Yeah. Like I had a wine at Christmas. Right.
You know what's so stupid? The first time I ever had a drink actually was I was 13. My great grandfather had passed away. And my mom was drinking because she was so upset about it. But I mean, she was drinking even if she wasn't upset. But I was like, this is what you do. So I took a little bit of rum and put it in a shot glass.
Fuck my phone. Hang on.
No problem.
Hang on. It's probably my dad.
Donnie?
Oh, it's Kate Davis. No, but we'll turn that off. See, this is the kind of professional production we've got going on here.
It's good. When you call Kate back, please tell her I said hi.
I will. Yeah, sorry. But yes, so drinking. Yes.
Oh yeah, so when I was anyways, my great grandfather passed away and I saw people, this is what you do. So I took a shot of rum at 13 and Jesus fucking Christ, burned my fucking head right off.
I don't stop.
Brutal.
I would have had... I was probably about the same age, maybe a little younger, actually. And I had a thing called Swish. It's whiskey, but basically it's whiskey for poor people. What you do is after the whiskey's been removed from a barrel, you put water in that barrel and you let it sit on its side for so many days. Then you roll it again. And that's why you call it swish, because you're swishing it around every so many days. So you're getting the remnants of whiskey.
That's hilarious. That's like fucking prison cell whiskey.
Yeah, that's the first alcohol I ever had was called swish.
Did you ever drink? Because you're from out here. Did you ever drink Great White? Did you ever have that shit? That? It was fucking $13 wine that was this big. No. 4 of us drank it one time and got loaded. Great White wine tasted so bad.
Great White wine.
Great White. Disgusting hobo train track fucking bindle holding wine.
My uncle in Newfoundland used to make what is it? Yeah, you make it like White Lightning.
Moonshine?
Moonshine. Yeah, moonshine. He used to make moonshine. And so he gave me moonshine once. So I've had moonshine, and but it was under the guise he was like, "You never drink moonshine that isn't made by somebody that loves you."
Funny.
And that was like my responsible drinking talk.
Yeah, and Captain Morgan is not one of those people.
He doesn't love you.
No.
Doesn't love you like I love you.
He does not.
Oh God. So, yeah. What's new with you? What's going on in your career? Isn't that what we're supposed to do?
No! What we're supposed to do is cut felt and say cocksucker. That's what's happening here. Is this done? Did we finish the...
Well, here's what's going to happen, okay? Or what I want to have happen. Slowly. Yeah. And quietly.
So the whole week... You're going to get comedians to cut these. I got you.
Basically, it's a grift.
Got
okay? You. Basically, I've gotten into this hobby, and I've decided to make... Oh, yeah. 73. Basically... We're making. I'm basically decided this week. Oh, instead of me cutting a whole bunch of this shit and getting carpal tunnel syndrome, why don't I make up this YouTube channel in which I trick fellow Canadian comics into cutting shit for me.
Uh-huh. Do you need any other random tasks done? You start doing a YouTube channel. It's called laundry.
It's called laundry.
You do my laundry while we talk.
Welcome to spring cleaning.
Welcome to dinner time.
What are we having, Nathan? Did I even tell them who you are?
No.
This is Nathan MacIntosh. I'm a fucking idiot.
I forgot too. You know what's funny? I forgot. I don't. Who cares? Yeah. I'm Nathan MacIntosh, everybody.
MacIntosh.
If you want to check out some things I have a YouTube channel as well. I'm a comedian from Halifax. I live in New York. I've been on the Tonight Show. I have a couple comedy specials on this fucking thing.
You've done some shit.
I've done some okay things. Done a show that you were in, thank you.
And I didn't get any of that off the top.
Who cares?
Just immediately, it was like, here's some fucking scissors, start working.
I wrote a show called Trapped. It was filmed in Nova Scotia, has all Nova Scotia people in it. Nikki Payne is in one of the episodes. It's on YouTube, please check it out. Nathan MacIntosh, Trapped.
Yep.
73 people. If you like the Maritimes.
Directed by one of the Trailer Park Boy,
yes.
Rocky or what?
Jonathan Torrance.
Yeah,
he's J-Rock in the show.
Yeah, J-Rock.
Jonathan Torrance directs it. He's also in it. Yep. Ron James is in it. Mm-hmm. Full on fucking maritime fucking.
Oh yeah.
Gold.
Our comedy, our maritime comedy dad.
You know what's so funny? When I was a kid, I used to watch like all comedy at Club 54 and Just for Laughs and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people I liked and there's a lot of people I didn't like. But when I would see Ron James, and I've told him this, but I would watch him and I would be like, fuck. This guy sounds like people I know.
I know.
It's such a small thing, but I love this little fuctle guy.
Yeah.
He's jumping around, he's fucking kicking, he's using way too many words, which we all do out here. Love this man.
This angry little leprechaun dancing about.
Yes. Love it.
And yeah, we have a large vocabulary, but we'd much rather just say cocksucker. And
cocksucker's such a great word.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's in the show. So anyways, that's who I am. We'll do the intros at the end.
30 minutes in, we're done.
Okay, great.
I got him to cut all my fucking felt. And this guy's been on the Tonight Show
a few times.
This guy's he's done some shit.
Yeah.
He's done some shit. And I made him, without even introducing him, just start cutting some felt, Nathan. I don't give a fuck.
Nikki.
I don't give a shit about anything you've done.
Who does? It's so funny. I sat down. I appreciate
I'm so fucking proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you.
You're
like my little comedy baby that I would have had when I was like 7. Which is possible in our world.
That's very funny. I don't know who the youngest person I know.
How old are you, if you don't mind
39.
39?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 10. I would have been 10.
Okay.
So, it would have been close. But,
yeah. Oh, that can happen, though.
Yeah, no, look.
I don't know the youngest person I know that's had a kid.
Youngest person I know, 14.
Yeah.
14.
I know a person.
And it was sad. It was sad.
Well, yeah, that's crazy.
That's tragic. Yeah, 14 for me.
I know a person who has like 5 kids, 5 guys. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's tough.
Big Christmas.
That's a lot of drama.
It's a lot of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd assume it's somebody coming in and then picking up a kid and then driving away and having to call back and be like, "You gave me the wrong kid."
Yeah, this one's not mine.
This is actually not mine. I'm not that Tony. I'm the other. I'm the other. I'm Tony too. I was here second.
Remember, I was the one that fucked around on you with Brenda from a Big Stop.
Are we? Am I keeping this going? I apologize. We could end this.
We can end this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you wanted to end it a second ago.
No. We could go on for an hour. I usually do them about 20 minutes because I usually run out of shit to say.
Yeah.
Because I'm all alone, cutting shit in the woods.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Because I'm a confident, funny woman, I'm going to die alone in the woods.
Okay, can I ask you about that?
I'm not confident, though. I'm funny, but I'm not confident.
Why not? I wouldn't say I am either, to tell you the truth. But why do you think you're not?
I'm such a little person. I'm so broken inside.
Oh, it's so funny.
I mean, I've done a lot of therapy. I'm a lot better than what I was, right? Yeah. But I am a small, petty... angry.
I'm in the same
You would
boat.
be.
I've gotten a lot better. I went to therapy for like 5 years.
Yeah.
And I've definitely gotten a lot better and softer about things. But like, I used to just cut people off for nothing. Again, small maritime seagull shit.
Yeah.
Somebody would do something that I thought was just like, how dare you? And I'll never talk to them again. Like, how fucking... And they don't even know my rules. They don't know what they did.
You can explain the rules.
Don't have to. Fuck off.
Yeah.
We're done
Yeah.
here. Because certain
Yeah.
things you just go, how do you do that?
Yeah.
But can I ask you this? Okay. Again, please kick me out whenever you need to.
Okay.
I talk too much. You wanted to do this for 20 minutes.
I'm sitting here with Mod Podge and a little dog. You can
The
stay
dog's
all
the best.
night.
Dog's the best. What was I gonna say? So okay. So do you date in Shediac? Is that possible? And that's what I'm gonna, is it like, is there a fucking app? Do you just gotta go down to fucking...
I went on Match.com.
Okay.
And I did okay. Like, I don't have any of those, like, horror stories. Like, nobody sent me, like, a dick pic or anything like that. There was one guy that was like, are you kind of interested in, just having a little fun
Yeah.
kind of deal? And I was like, not really.
Okay.
Right? Like, I'm just not built. For all my talk, for all my... I've never had a one-night stand.
Mm-hmm.
I've been with... I'm not even telling you my body count. It's sad. And so, like, it's, I'm the kind of girl that if I am sucking your cock, I think we're in love. That's what I am.
That is not a good place to be.
It's not a good
That is
place
not
to
a good
be.
place to live.
It's not a good place to live. But,
Yeah. Because that could lead to that.
years of therapy have taught me to at least be aware of it.
Yeah.
So, so I didn't have any trouble. One guy asked me out, really nice dude. We were hitting it off. We were having, when I go on a date, one of my questions, because it's hard, right, out there, to have conversations with somebody that you don't even know, right?
Sure, yeah.
And one of my questions on a date is, what animals have you been attacked by? Right? And because everybody has a story.
Did you write that down? Like, did you think of that before you started going on these dates? You're like, what's a question I can ask people, or did that just like come up?
I think that just came up once. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's a really good...
Okay.
Like, that filled 10 minutes. That filled 10 good minutes.
That's funny. Okay.
This coffee's almost done.
Funny.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you asked this guy what he's been attacked by?
Yeah, and as we got talking, I realized he was my cousin.
Oh,
By marriage.
Oh.
But my cousin nonetheless.
Oh. Yeah, you can't suck that guy's cock.
No.
That's just not a thing that can happen.
No, we had a really good laugh and went our separate ways.
Jesus Christ. So Shediac's not the hub of dating.
Well, that wasn't Shediac. I was actually in St. John, New Brunswick.
Okay, there's a little bit more dating going on there.
So a little more dating. But no, I would really like to meet somebody. I would.
Yeah.
I would. I don't know if living in the woods helps.
There's got to be men that live in the woods.
There are men. There's tons of men.
You're like, I'm watching them.
Yeah.
I'm stalking them.
I
I'm seeing
know where
them.
they are. I know what they're doing.
But they're in the woods too. So are they not with a woman, or are they just out there too?
Most people are with somebody, I find.
Yeah.
And when you get to my age, you have to start asking. And I'm sure they better ask it about me, because it's true. What the fuck is wrong with this person that they're not with?
Yeah, but there's people out there that have been divorced.
Yeah, I know. I've met some really nice people. With the Match.com, I've met some really nice dudes. And I almost sort of just felt bad for them that, I was their best.
Oh, for God's sake.
Nah, I was like, I'm just going to fuck up your life. Dude.
How are you going to fuck up somebody's life? You're a sweet lady who cuts
children,
felt.
And they have children. And it's like, oh, God, I don't know if I could. But I would love to have a kid. Like, I don't know, maybe I'd be a good stepmom.
I think you would be.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I think almost anybody that can, like, Well, it's a different deal, but look at this little guy.
I would love to be a mom. I could still be a mom. It could still happen.
Yeah.
I mean, with, I didn't mean to put my arm around you. Could still happen.
That's really funny. This stream is becoming a completely different thing.
Really
they
weird.
cut felt and then started sucking each other's cocks. But anyway, so.
But yeah, I would like those things.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm emotionally healthy enough of a human being to handle those things.
But is Shediac outside of Match.com?
Shediac, I'm not related to anybody in Shediac, which is good.
Yes, that is good.
Yeah, I'm there because my brother and his wife live there. So my sister-in-law is related to a lot of people in Shediac.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not personally related to anybody in Shediac.
But so outside of Match.com though, you can't really date in Shediac. How would you even go about meeting a human man in Shediac? Do you got to go by the Big Lobster and
I
just
guess
wait?
you have to go to a bar.
What are the bars in Shediac?
Yeah, and I don't drink.
Yeah, but what are the bars anyway? You can go there with a seltzer.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Karaoke night, maybe?
There's not a lot of men looking for a comedian, but there's a lot of men that don't give a fuck that a lady's drinking a seltzer.
Yeah.
They don't give half a dick about that.
No.
What's a bar in Shediac? I've never spent any real time in Shediac.
There's CC's Lounge.
CC's Lounge.
CC's Lounge.
Fuck yeah, that's great. CC's Lounge.
There's the Pump House that used to be the Bayou.
There's a pump house in every fucking...
Well, yeah, it's the same pump house that's here, bought out the Bayou. It used to be locally owned.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the pump house is still locally owned.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, are local Shediac rumors. So I don't know if this is true or not.
Secrets? Shediac secrets?
But that the owners of the Bayou wanted to retire, and they didn't have any, kids that wanted to take it over or anything like that, so they sold it to the pump house, is what I heard.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because the Bayou was a staple for a really long time.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking CC's or the pump house?
CC's, pump house, what else is there? I mean, in the summer, there's more places to go to. There's, Captain Dan's.
Captain Dan's!
Captain Dan's.
I love
That's
it
just
out
open
here.
in the summer.
When I was a kid, right, my mom, I'm assuming, she was drinking too, but a bit, I guess, whatever. But I'm assuming she was trying to look for a man too. So we go to this place, check this place in Halifax called the Red Fox. And she'd sit me in a booth, 10-cent wings, just get me wings, and then she would just go. I'm eating wings. She's just talking, doing whatever. I'm just in a booth eating wings by myself.
I'm too shy for that shit too, though. I'm just going to sit in a booth and eat wings.
Yeah, you got to beak.
Right? I can't.
Well, you don't have to beak.
I just, I'm too shy. I'm too much of a goddamn hermit is my problem. I really enjoy living alone in the woods is my issue. Mm-hmm. I thoroughly enjoy that. Mm-hmm. 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 I enjoy it too much.
Yep.
And, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll meet somebody. Maybe I'll meet somebody online.
Could it also
Maybe
be...
like a 73.
Real quick, and then I'll get out of here. I apologize to keep this going as long as it's...
Fuck it. This is the longest episode I've ever made.
The picture you took of the fucking Cybertruck. This was in Shediac in a Sobeys? That's disgusting.
Yeah. It's the first Cybertruck I have physically seen in Canada.
Sure.
Okay, you want up, you want down. You want up, you want down. I have a child, basically.
Oh, hi, Emilio. Hi, Emilio. Yeah, this guy's pulling into a fucking Sobeys.
So we're at Sobeys, which is a grocery store, if there's any people that aren't from the Maritimes watching this.
But also, go ahead, sorry.
So I pull up, and I'm like, holy shit, that's a Cybertruck. And I like to, I've traveled the world, right? But I'm still pretty small town sometimes, right? And I was like, holy shit, it's a Cybertruck. Yeah. So immediately I got my phone out to take a picture of the Cybertruck. And it winked at me, it flashed its lights at me. So I guess the guy must have been in the Cybertruck. Because when I took the picture, his lights went bloop.
What? Did you get a look at this guy?
No, I didn't see him at all. And a big wiper. One big like bus wiper. Mm-hmm. And so I was really impressed with the wiper. And there was a handicap. It was in a handicap spot, and it had a handicapped tag. And there was a woman pulling up right up to it, and you could tell she was like, and she had a handicap tag. Mm-hmm. She was like, "I'm getting this cyber fiber truck."
Fiber truck.
It just made out of felt. The fiber truck. It just gets wet and melts.
Yeah, goes into a bowl. The fiber. Here comes the fiber truck.
My fiber truck. Oh no, it's raining.
Well, you know the Cybertruck can't get rained on.
Why can't
it? It like stains. It's a piece of shit.
Oh God,
that's why when I
do
saw
well
it, I was
in
like,
the maritime.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, yeah. Well, and so like this lady was pulling up, and she was like, "I'm gonna get this Cybertruck cocksucker parking in the," and then she saw the tag and was like,
I wonder what happened to this guy. Cybertruck's a fucking psychotic thing.
I don't know, but yeah, I was very excited to see my first Cybertruck.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch at this point, and every time I just boo them.
Yeah, people have strong feelings towards the Cybertrucks.
It's a political vehicle.
Strong.
It is a political vehicle. You might as well get out of your fucking truck and do a fucking Nazi salute at the Sobeys. I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know if the man that owns Toyota has ever powerfully thrown 2 of those at a rally. I know that this guy has.
He was excited.
Yeah, that's what people say.
The Defamation League even was like, nah, he's just an idiot.
People gotta stop. This is me talking to you and 73 people.
Yeah,
people gotta stop with this. People blame so much shit on other shit. The other day, okay? I saw a cocksucker. He's eating shrimp, okay? In like a bowl. And so there's oil at the bottom of the bowl. The shrimp's oily. His hands up to here with grease. All grease. Which is, he puts the bowl away and then puts his hands directly in his pockets. And I go, the fuck are you doing, dude? And he goes, what do you mean? I go, your hands are buttered. You have buttered hands.
You called him out.
Of course I did. I go, you have buttered hands. And he said that to me, though. He goes, you don't got to call me out. I go, that's, he was also a comedian. I'm like, that's our job, dude. What do you mean you don't call you out? You put your butter-covered hands in your fucking pocket. But do you know what he blamed it on? What? He goes, well, I have ADHD. No! You have butter on your hands. Oh, no. Elon doesn't have some...
Now I have 72.
I've never...
71.
Yes.
70.
I've never fought the Defamation League, but I'm willing to over Elon. That's disgusting. No, he was just having a good time. He's neurodivergent. Well, then he threw a Nazi salute with 2 sweaty fucking hands. But to sit here and say that he didn't do it bothers the fuck out of me. I don't care that his eyes rotate. I don't care that he's autistic. Fuck you.
His eyes rotate?
He's not here. He's neurodivergent. But I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with anything. You still can't just let somebody do whatever the fuck they want. He's smart enough to make PayPal and go to Mars. This cocksucker understands what an arm movement is. Here's the other thing, too. If you only did 1 of them, you go, yeah, all right. 2, he turned around and was like, if you guys didn't see what I just did, buy a Cybertruck. That should be the commercial for Cybertruck. This weekend. And then 2 full-on salutes. I boo every Cybertruck I see. I actually boo every Tesla I see. The car, the little SUV. Yeah. I'm sorry this went on so long.
I drive a Mitsubishi.
How many times has a CEO of Mitsubishi stood in front of a fucking group of people and said the N-word?
I wouldn't know the CEO of Mitsubishi if he threw a Nazi salute at me.
Thank God, because who cares? Do you know what I mean? Stay in the shadows, drink your blood, or make your money, do whatever it is that you do over there. But you don't got to be out here throwing fucking Nazi salutes, pal.
I love that my dog has grown up around so many Maritimers that you screaming about Elon Musk and he's just laying down.
My dog was the exact same.
Yeah.
She would hear screaming and everything and it would calm her down. Because she'd just be like, well, people are here.
Oh, they're having a conversation. Oh, the conversation's gotten lively.
Yeah.
That's nice.
When I first moved to Ontario too, people were like, you're so loud. I'm like, I'm not loud though. I'm not even being loud. I'm just talking. But
I
anyways,
know. On stage, everybody's like, "You're so loud on stage."
we are loud on stage.
And it's like, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's just that's when I'm feeling something.
Exactly, passion.
I have an opinion.
We call that passion, sir.
Passion, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking solely because
Okay, we'll just end this.
Okay, because I could
Just
continue
end
to
it.
talk, but I feel
Okay,
bad.
you
I
can
walked
keep
into your
talking.
room and
you
kept
keep talking, and
Cutfeld.
I'm just gonna wander over here.
Just wander
while
over and
you're-
shut it
while
off.
You're talking, and I'm just gonna
Shut this whore off, Nikki, for God's sake, please.
He's not gonna stop. He's gonna be here all fucking night.